she can't give you permission to violate those orders. So she can't say, it's okay, come on over, I'm giving you permission. That judge down there has to give you permission. I cannot express to you how serious it is that you follow all of those rules on those probations. Yeah. You need to stay away from the victim in those offenses, completely away. Do you understand? No contact, no communication. They can't. And this is cause number 25, BCCR 0898. Mr. Eli is charged with continuance violence against the family. And what is the announcement?
Judge, it was our position in this case that if the misdemeanors were disposed of with some specific conditions with respect to no contact with the complainant, et cetera, that this case would be dismissed. That has been done in June, and he is on probation for those cases. He also has obviously been in custody for some period of time that we would address as a sanction both for this and those misdemeanors, and just ask the court to admonish him, even based on this dismissal, that the other cases that arose out of that still come with terms and conditions that he's to follow over there. I think he just needs a reminder.
So, Mr. Eli, it sounds like the state's going to file a dismissal in this case because you've taken care of the other underlying offenses. All right. Yeah. You understand? Okay. I'll sign it when it comes through. You go back with the bailiff. Jesus Guerrera.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Great, James.
Good morning, sir. Are you Eric James Hebert?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Hebert is here in cause numbers 21-37340, which is a motion to revoke probation on a driving while intoxicated, third or more. And then we've got 21-37341 on a motion to revoke for deadly conduct, discharging a firearm. And what is the announcement?
Yep. Your Honor, I yield to the state. We discussed the case.
Judge, the last time we were here on June 9th, the court asked us to expedite that new arrest, DWI third. We did. We got with Niederland. They submitted the case, got with Ms. Hannon at the lab. She actually completed the lab and sent it to us last week, July 16th. So we'll be, I can try to see if I can get it indicted in the morning. If not, it'll be next Wednesday. We can take care of all three of those together whenever the court's ready.
So let's do this. I'll just do a normal reset. That'll give you time once it is indicted to get the discovery and everything you need on that one. You'll have a couple of weeks to get with Mr. Hebert, and if anything gets worked out, we can take care of it at the next court date.
That's fine.
Perfect. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can go back with the bailiff, sir.
There you go.
Operating book.
Huh?
That's operating book.
It looks like one, but it just came from a store. But somebody found it.
No, we still have operating.
No, it's I think it was like a bookstore, you know, an old bookstore. Somebody just gave it to me to read. It's like, it's an interesting lunch. All right, sir, you, Johnny, is it Sagita? Sagata. And Mr. Sagata is here in cause number 26, DCCR 0795. Entered a plea of guilty previously to burglary of a habitation. There was an agreement for a cap of 10 years in prison. I've received the pre-sentence report, and have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor. I have, Your Honor.
Any additions or corrections?
Judge, I guess given by the statements of Mr. Sagata, I was able to speak with him at the jail yesterday, and at the time of the plea, he was thinking that possibly he had said something on the night of the offense that people inside the house may have thought he intended to commit an assault. He's since the plea, he's had time to think about it. He has since changed his opinion. He doesn't think he said anything on that night that would make them think he committed an assault. It was not his intention. He's saying now to go in and commit an assault. He would like to withdraw his plea.
Mr. Nichols?
Judge, he knew what he was charged with and what he did when he pled guilty. He also has the benefit of a dismissal and the other charge related to this. If he wants to go forward, we'll go forward.
So you were in custody when you pled guilty. Why did you do that?
Well, I didn't know that they was accusing me of trying to assault anyone, because that wasn't the case at all.
Well, I mean, you went over, I told you what you were charged with, and Mr. Rojas went over all of that with you before you pled guilty.
It just, all I got out of it was a burglary of habitation. I mean, I didn't go in to assault anybody.
So here's the thing. If I allow you to withdraw your plea, there will not be a plea after today.
Yes, ma'am.
You will go to a trial, a jury will determine it. There will be no negotiations. Everything is off the
Yes,
table,
ma'am.
because we've gone through this
Yes,
process. So there's no change in your mind later. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'll allow you to withdraw your plea of guilty. We're gonna get your case set on the trial docket. So Mr. Segata, Mr. Rojas has been appointed to represent you. He's one of the attorneys who handles a lot of cases for me as a court-appointed attorney. With your permission, I can release him. I can appoint another attorney who could begin getting ready for trial a little quicker. Is that okay with you?
Well, I have a choice of keeping them.
Sure.
Yeah, I would like to keep them if
All right,
that's all
then
right.
Mr. Rojas will begin preparation for trial. All right, you can go back with the bailiff. Ms. Holmes?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've got Joseph Allgood.
Yes, Your Honor. That's the cap. That's what you want to put for. Yeah.
This, sign for much.
Good morning. Are you Joseph Allgood?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Allgood, in cause number 26 DCCR 0272, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of attempting to take a weapon from an officer from December 14th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a cap of 9 months in the state jail, which means if we go forward with this, you're leaving your punishment to me. I can give you 9 months. I can give you less. I can consider probation. It'll all be determined once we come back for a sentencing hearing and I have all the evidence. You have every right to have a jury come in and do 2 things. The first is to decide if you're guilty or not. And then if they find you guilty, you could leave your punishment up to that jury. If we go forward this way, you're waiving that right. And is that what you want to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand if you're not a U.S. citizen that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Allgood's not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so we can get that report done, and then we'll come back later. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Ms. Holmes and she'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back for sentencing.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you go back with the bailiff.
Judge, I'm sorry. just
Yes,
before-
hold on just a second,
Before
sir.
the defendant goes, I just wanted to let the court know this is a little bit different than our
Mhm.
typical caps. It's going to be the state who's asking for probation and the defendant time. In this case, just so the court is aware, I think Ms. Holmes and I both agree that we hope to try to get him some help with his mental health issues that obviously contributed to this offense. So I just wanted the defendant to be aware that that's probably what both of us will be asking for. He's the one who's asking.
Okay, all right, we'll see where we get it next time. All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Yes, ma'am.
Cody Caesar, Cesar, do we?
He's in federal custody.
And
Okay.
then I have an update on that, Judge. I asked Ms. Holmes to keep it, the other Ms. Holmes to keep it on the docket, just so that we could get an idea on his federal status. He has pled to 2 drug cases. He's awaiting sentencing in Judge Crone's courtroom as of 2 weeks ago. That's kind of where we are on it. Brittany and I have spoken. Typically, I would say that case would resolve ours, which involved a gun. I thought they would probably take it on the firearm. Obviously, they did not. He's gonna need to get at least some sufficient time over there for it to dispose of ours because it's habitual here, but if he gets somewhere in the 8 to 10 range in the federal case, we should be able to take care of it without a writ. Otherwise, as soon as he's sentenced over there, we'll writ it back.
Okay. Do you know when that plea was? So that I know about how long.
I have the paperwork. I can.
Yeah, that way, because their PSIs are taking a good 4 months at
Right.
least. So I can at least reset it for, just let me know what,
Okay,
and
I'll
I'll-
look in the paperwork.
okay. I'm gonna say at least 90 days,
Okay.
and then we'll kind of see where we are at that point.
Yes, but investigator Hinton was able to get all that for us. So
Good.
I'll see if I
Okay.
can find it in the paperwork.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Daniel Eli. Ms. Holmes?
Yes. Eli, Ashley's gonna put some on the record and it'll be dismissed. He's playing to the full indictment.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. Are you Jesus Alberto Guerrera?
Yes, ma'am.
Or Guerra?
Yeah.
And Ms. Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Guerra, in clause number 26, DCCR 1068, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of material, aluminum, and that's from January 16th of 2026. Your indictment alleges that you were previously convicted of deadly conduct, a second-degree felony, aggravated assault, a second-degree felony, 3 cases of aggravated assault, on May 5th of 2011. And after all of those were final, you were convicted of burglary of a habitation, a first-degree felony, May 31st of 2019. And how do you plead to that charge?
Yes,
And are those prior convictions true?
yes, ma'am.
Did you enter your plea of guilty and true freely and voluntarily? And because you actually did what they charged you with? Did you plead guilty because you actually did it?
Yes.
All right. I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year term in prison, but that would be probated for 10 years. You would be ordered to pay a $500 fine and ordered to pay restitution that would be determined before we came back for sentencing. Is that your understanding of your agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we'll just wait. It looks, obviously that looks,
And that's why our original offer was state jail time based on the age of those priors and the pretty considerable state jail time based on the age of the priors. He wanted the opportunity of probation, but we know we have the PSI to kind of.
okay, I'll take a look at it and see if there's anything, because the last one was only in 2019. It was a great felony.
And
Yeah,
he received the minimum.
yeah,
He
they gave me
did.
5.
Okay. All right. So do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Guerra is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty and true, freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. All right, you can go back with the bailiff. Thank you. Mary Robinson.
Mary Robin.
We're just gonna need to go through the motion and request an updated PSI.
Okay.
Right here. Right here.
Good morning. Are you Mary Robinson? Can you say yes or no for me?
Yes.
Thank you. And Ms. Robinson, the best you can, would you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Robinson, in cause number 24, DCCR 1116, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. This shows that you were placed on probation December 2nd of 2024 for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a second-degree felony, and that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct? Can you say yes or no for me?
Yes.
Thank you. It alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 says that you committed the new offense of criminal trespass May 7th of 2026 in Jefferson County. And is that true or not true?
That's true.
Okay. Count 2 alleges that you failed to provide verification of performing the community service hours required. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 3 alleges that you didn't enter and successfully complete the forensic program at Spindletop. Is that true or not true?
That's true.
Count 4 alleges that you didn't enter and successfully complete the anger management program. Is that true or
Yes,
not
ma'am.
true? Count 5 alleges that you did not enter and successfully complete a parenting course as ordered. Is that true or not true?
That's true.
And then count 6 says that you're behind in your court assessed fees. Is that true or not true?
That's true.
Okay. Did you enter your pleas of true to all of those counts freely and voluntarily?
True.
And did you plead true because they're all actually true?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 6 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to reset your case for sentencing. We'll get an updated pre-sentence report and then we'll come back. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Ms. Holmes and she'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back.
Okay.
Okay, you can go back with the bailiff.
Oh, leave friend.
I'll take back.
Mr. Lewis, you've got Avriana Dorsey. It's a sentencing.
This is Breeze looking for Brittany and she was leaving, everybody ran out on a few rich.
Oh, okay. I'll take care of that written hearing next. For Buddy, you're here on a written hearing for Buddy?
Oh, yes. Wait, no, about the way show. Yeah. Oh, no, even. Yeah, okay.
Or
Yes,
Josie
ma'am.
Bradford, sorry.
You had it right. Sorry.
Bradford Josie.
Yes, right.
And Mr. Josie was previously in court in cause number 25 DCCR 1062. He's on probation
Yes, ma'am.
for burglary of a building and entered pleas of true to counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in a motion to revoke that probation. I've received an updated report from probation. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor, and just for the report, since this report was completed, this morning, Mr. Josie disposed of the allegations regarding allegations 1 and 2 and is changing his plea to true for those.
Let me get that pulled up and we can go over it. I'm just gonna print it. I think it'll be easier. There's no agreement still. It's still unagreed. Is that correct?
Yeah, sure.
So, Mr. Josie, best you can, raise your right hand. Please, sir, do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. So, Mr. Josie, in that motion to revoke your community supervision that we went through before, it looks like the punishment then was a 2-year sentence that was probated for 5 years. And with regard to counts 1 and 2, count 1 alleges that you committed the offense of evading arrest, a class A misdemeanor, February 22nd of 2026. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 2 alleges that you committed the offense of burglary of a vehicle, a class A misdemeanor, March 9th of 2026. And is that true or not true?
True.
All right. Did you enter your pleas of true now to counts 1 and 2 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
And because they're actually true.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to find then all of the counts 1 through 9 that you entered your pleas of true freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Mr. Wilkerson, or do you have any witnesses? Anybody have witnesses with regard to before punishment?
Statements.
Just, yes, we have.
You may call your witness.
Defendant first, call Bradford Josie.
Go ahead.
Mr. Josie, when you were released in October 2025, what was your situation when you were released from custody to begin probation?
I was homeless and I was working towards sustaining a large responsibility of being a community liaison for Councilman Felshaw. I was working in ministry at One City Church and I didn't have a place to stay. And I was spread way too thin to have all my support in Houston. I'm from Houston.
Now, obviously, anytime you have a case like this, right, where somebody's released on probation, given an opportunity and immediately doesn't show up, doesn't do anything, the question is always, well, why should I give you another chance? What do you propose to the court will be different if you are allowed to be reinstated with some sort of sanction, some sort of treatment program?
Mm-hmm. The lengths that I've gone to acquire solid accountability and solid backing that hold the integral witness of the community of Beaumont. Most of my accountability had been, I would say, sort of ineffective because it was out of reach. It was in Houston, and so what I've done is what I've been able to accomplish.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay. All of this, my accountability and you're 36.
Yes,
You're not 18. So I need to hear a little more about the answer to Mr. Wilkerson's question.
So specifically, if the court were to reinstate you with some sort of sanctions, what is your plan upon discharge?
My plan upon discharge is to attend Unity Treatment Center and through Spindletop, follow up with a primary care doctor that could have me on the right medications. I was in Harris Health in Houston, and it was hard going back and forth from Beaumont to Houston to keep up my prescriptions, and that's how I went into that lapse. So I would get associated with Unity Treatment Center under Ron Harris as the director, and I would reassume my role in sobriety.
Your plan then would be to transition from being incarcerated directly into an inpatient treatment facility.
Most definitely.
And through Unity, you would have a case manager then who would coordinate with Spindletop.
Most definitely.
Now, obviously, your mother will talk about what she's done, but is it your understanding that some preparation and groundwork has been laid toward those goals of getting both mental health treatment and drug treatment?
Extensive.
In terms of, I mean, when you got out the first time, you fell off the wagon.
I sure did.
And in terms of discharge from incarceration, do you think it would be beneficial for some sort of coordination of care? Obviously mental health caseload, but some sort of discharge from where you go directly from county jail to Unity?
I'm in agreement, and also I do seek to involve myself with further outpatient care that I would usually seek. I think that's one of the missing things that I've never implemented was a follow-up. I've never done a solid follow-up with anything that I've done as far as treatment. And so I would look for the outpatient program of after Unity, which would be Phenotype's outpatient program.
And then, you have any objections to participating in the Jefferson County Drug Interdiction or Intervention Program?
I have no objections for that.
You understand that would add yet another layer of accountability.
Yes, I'm aware.
You also understand that if the court were to give you an opportunity, and to reinstate your probation, despite these violations, that it would be a last opportunity.
Yes, I'm aware.
And so you've spent 138 days in custody now, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And instead of saying, Judge, just give me a short sentence and be done with me, you're asking this court to continue your supervision with modified terms.
Yes, that is what I'm asking for.
And you understand that, of course, that your probation will still run for 5 years and you'll be under all of these restrictions and conditions for the entirety of that time.
I am aware. Yes, sir.
Do you think that that plan has a better chance of keeping you accountable than just going to state jail and being discharged from state jail?
Most definitely. I waited out, and I actually sought wise counsel outside of my own planning. In my own, I don't have a background of recommending treatment to people, so I sought the insight of people who do this on a weekly basis, people who go into prisons to deliver a message of sobriety, and they all decided sort of as like a small panel that this is the best thing for me to do.
As far as medication and mental health treatment is concerned, are you currently receiving treatment while in the custody of Jefferson County Sheriff's Department?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And is your medication working?
They just changed it. It started working effectively, I would say about a month ago, before I became a full-time trustee.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Smith?
So, Mr. Josie, this consortium of experts determined that Unity was the best place for you. If the judge were to consider placing you into some kind of treatment, you told probation that you would not do substance abuse felony punishment facility. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, would you please
Safety.
You don't want to do safety. You told probation you
No,
would not do safety.
I don't want to do safety.
Okay. And you were not sure about ISF?
I'm not indifferent towards it. I would oblige.
Well, that's very gracious of you to accept something like that. That's really saying a lot, that you would allow the judge to put you in something like that. You understand you don't have the choice here. You don't get to decide where you go, that the judge does. And this magi that you've consulted, who says that Unity is the best program, you expect everybody here, and the judge especially, to agree with that just because you say it. That's fairly arrogant, isn't it?
Well, actually, I do appreciate and look forward to everyone's honorable opinion. Like I said, I don't have much experience giving any recommendation to anybody outside of sponsoring people for AA.
No further questions.
Uh,
Wilkerson.
Just one follow-up, just to be clear, Mr. Josie, obviously, whatever the court does, you're gonna comply with the order.
Yes, sir.
You did, previously indicate that you thought that the substance abuse track of ISF would be more appropriate for you. But you understand that the court certainly, if it is to consider, if the court is even considering reinstatement, that the court has, of course, the option of say P. There are 2 different tracks at ISF. You're aware of all of this, correct?
Yes, I'm aware.
All right, and you're asking the court to reinstate you, to give you an opportunity to continue supervision and to receive both the drug treatment, mental health treatment that you require.
Yes, I do.
Okay. You also have restitution in this case, is that correct?
Yes, I do.
All right. Pass the witness.
This is the moment everything changes. The judge makes it clear that opportunities have consequences. When a defendant repeatedly ignores probation requirements and commits new offenses, the court's priority shifts from offering flexibility to protecting public safety and ensuring accountability. What would you do if you were the judge? Let us know in the comments.